Hey guys, welcome to the Solstice shopping list. In this video, I'll be explaining what rolls to get for each gun this time around in Solstice of Heroes, going from most important to least important. So, starting off with crowning Duologue, these are all the things it can roll, but half of these are trash, so let's dumb it down a bit. The main things you want on the left slot will be auto-loading holster, reconstruction, and grave robber. You mainly want Grave Robber because it fulfills the same role as Demolitionist, but it's better because you usually have more melee charges than you do grenades, so it's kind of a no-brainer. And the main things you want on the right will be Envious Assassin, Bait and Switch, Bipod, and Deconstruct. Now that we've filtered out all the garbage perks, it's time to start assigning actual roles to them. So, the first role you're going to want to get will be Reconstruction with Deconstruct, because it's the only rocket in the game that has Deconstruct, and theoretically you may be able to shoot infinitely with Gallahorn, don't quote me on that. Either way, if you're not able to, you're still gonna shoot 3 rockets sometimes, and it'll still do 40% more damage to vehicles. So, if you're ever fighting vehicles like a lot of Brigs or something, this is a rocket you'll be using. For the next role, you're going to want Grave Robber Bipod for the sole reason of using it on Prismatic Warlock. You mainly want this because your main damage on Warlock will be Euphony, and you can surge match using the crowning Duologue. What makes this special compared to any other rocket is because you have Bipod and Grave Robber and you're on Prismatic Warlock, you'll be able to proc Transcendence and then just shoot melee, shoot melee, shoot melee, and theoretically you should never have to reload because the timing should be just right that it'll just reload on its own. And even if you don't have Transcendence, you'll probably have a Song of Flame Warlock somewhere lying around. They're not really too rare to find these days, and that'll be able to proc it too. Now with that out of the way, those are the main 2 roles for that rocket, but you may want a Reconstruction Envious role. Quite frankly, I have no clue how this one works, but if it works how I think it works, you may be able to get 5 rockets in the mag, which, hey, that's not too bad. Usually people would recommend Reconstruction Bait and Switch as well, but that rolls on Apex Predator, so I don't really see a reason to use it apart from surge matching. And it's one of the only 2 rockets in the game that can roll auto-loading Bipod. Either way, no one's using auto-loading Bipod, so yeah, you can skip out on that one. Moving on to Compass Rose, here are all the possible rolls you can get, but let's check the Destiny ICS real quick. Ooh, yeah, okay, these are horrible in PvE, so let's go back. Okay, so this is a PvP gun, no surprise there. Oh, it's just budget Matador. Okay, well, if you want Matador, there it is. I guess the only thing that makes this different to Matador would be Slide Shot and Slick Draw, but Slide Shot doesn't stack with Opening Shot, and Slick Draw, well, we got Ophidians for that, so I think I'll be keeping my aim assist on my shotgun. Okay, well that one was lackluster. Let's see the new bow, Fortunate Star. Okay, here are all the rolls again. Okay, Who's using Disruption Break on a primary med for ad clear? And who's using Destabilizing Rounds? That's just bad incandescent. Alright. And its biggest damage perk is Golden Tricorn, which needs Avoidability Kill. And last time I checked, the only good one in PvE was the Void Titan Shield Bash with Peregrines. Okay, so this is a PvP bow, because Tyranny of Heaven just is better than it in PvE in every way, basically. So for PvP, you want Inlined Action Archer's Gambit, with Archer's Tempo as an alternative. Usually I don't like stacking Archer's Tempo and Archer's Gambit because it gets diminishing returns on draw time, so I'd rather invest in the reload speed because it directly affects how fast a bow shoots. And Successful Warm-Up is also useful, but it also has diminishing returns and it has a kill requirement, so it's just worse in PvP than Archer's Tempo. Alright, well that one was also Dog Water. Let's check the Something New hand cannon. Okay, it's a 120. Let's check the ICS again. Okay, it's horrible. Alright, it's a PvP gun already. Oh, and it looks like you're going to want Snapshot Sights and Precision Instrument for a worse Criminal's Dagger stat-wise, but it makes up for it with Snapshot Sights. Alright, that's all the guns, so let's recap. For PvE, you want 3 crowning dialogues, one being Reconstruction Deconstruct, another being Grave Robber Bipod, and another being Reconstruction Envious. For PvP, you're going to want a Compass Rose with Slide Shot or Threat Detector, and Opening Shot. A Fortunate Star with Inlined Action Archer's Gambit, with an alternative to Archer's Tempo, if you don't want to get it perfect. And lastly, you want a Something New with Snapshot Sights and Precision Instrument. That should be everything you want for Solstice of Heroes this year. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and sub. See ya!